Alrighty guys, as the game brings into the Dragon Ball Legends TOP walkthrough video, this is going to be part 1 and 2 for the Pocket Edition. This is a fast-paced video, so definitely pause as you guys need to. If you guys are looking for the Standard Edition, it will be linked in the description down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one after this little spiel that I'm going to give about the team, right? Alright, so this is the team we're going to be using. It is Saga's from the movie Strike based. This is the team that we have made and we're going to go forward with, but it is different from the seasonal guide team that was crafted, right? So we're going to go ahead and put both of these up right here. My team on the left side, the graphics going to be on the right side, and then of course all the units that you can potentially replace if need be. And I know the most common question that you guys are going to have about this team is a purple replacement, right? Because a lot of you guys don't have days, you guys didn't care for him, you guys didn't care to summon for him, which is completely and utterly fine, right? So there is some options that you have right here. Like for example, you have the Zenkai Turles, you have the free-to-play Tapion, you have that Super Saiyan 1 Vegeta. The Vegeta is super tanky, by the way, has a lot of heals, and if anything you could go with Beto as well because his Z ability really does fit the team since it is a strike-based Z ability. I would say the biggest advantage that Daze has over these options is the fact that he has a really high key restore speed, and not only does he buff his own key restore speed, but he's also buffing his allies' key restore speed in a specific range. Some of the key differences here too is that the fact that I have Pikkon over Godku is simply because I don't have Godku. Godku is the better option by far since he has that turn 1 blue card. If you have him, use him over the Pikkon. Another good option for the Pikkon is the Magenta too, because he gets a guaranteed blue card like when there's an X amount of enemies left over. I also have Tapion here instead of the Gotenks. Gotenks is providing support and he's debuffing the enemy team. Tapion's basically doing the same thing. They almost fulfill the same role. I do like Tapion here just because he's also providing a small little pocket of healing, right? So he's able to heal like directly one block behind him. So in the formation that you see right here, he's actually healing, so he's healing himself and he's healing Pan. Another thing that we have going on right here too is the fact that we don't have that blue EX cooler. We have the Z tier Broly. So I've mentioned before that the threshold for actually obtaining that 1000 CC is getting a little bit further and further away just because people are getting more points in TOP, right? So the more points people are getting, like the higher they rank, like the further like that threshold is going to be away from us. So we've actually packed on a lot of extra boost this season. So we have 2 Z tiers and the S tier, right? So the Z tier Broly, the Z tier Thouser, and the S tier Daze, and those 3 units should be your primary focus for your friendship rank. So another thing I'm going to mention before we actually start the path is our key restore speed table. So this is kind of what dictates how fast our units are going to be, right? So there's some things I didn't get factored into this, like for example, like I didn't factor in everyone getting that extra 10% to key restore speed that's going to be buffed from the Daze. So this is kind of what my attack order is going to look like. Ideally, you want your units to attack side by side. For example, like Broly's kind of like interrupting the greens right there, which is a little bit unfortunate, right? If we don't have Broly in play and we have both of those greens, they're going to attack together. That's going to be good. And another thing to mention here is that Daze actually would go after Cooler if he's getting buffed by the Cooler, or buffed by the Daze, right? So the Daze gives that 10% to key restore speed. If Cooler is in that range, he actually becomes faster than Daze.